Right now, as we've been saying, we didn't know when that changeover was going to happen and therefore what the roads were going to look like at this point. But in Waterbury, the city's public school district, they just went ahead and canceled classes today to try to stay ahead of any potential problems. Now,
right now, we're joined by Adam Rinko. He is Waterbury's Chief Administrative Officer to talk about the city's preparations for this morning's storm. Adam, good morning. Thanks so much for being with us.
Good morning.
So how did the Brass City get ready for what we're experiencing? A little bit of this, a little bit of that, as we're seeing now. It's looking like snow there in Waterbury.
Yeah, so the governor's cold weather protocol has been enacted. We have a certain range of preparations that we make whenever that's enacted, including boosting up our homeless sheltering to accommodate those who may need it. Obviously our plows are out, our sand trucks. I just spoke with our DPW director. All preparations are go to keep up with the snow. Again, we're just more concerned about that refreeze from the other day, ice. And I saw later that you have an ice safety video coming out, which will be very appropriate.
You wanted to ask about that refreeze problem because, as you know, Waterbury can be a very hilly section of the state. And I'm curious what preparations you could take beforehand, given that the rain was coming down that may have limited your treatment options. What were you able to do specifically to try to guard against that refreeze, especially on the roads that are a steep grade?
We obviously, we provide chains for all of our larger fire apparatus. We fortunately moved to a more four-wheel drive fleet across the board for our emergency services, and obviously tons and tons of sand and salt.
Adam, real quickly before we let you go, can you just recap Waterbury's parking ban and the rules that people need to keep in mind there?
Parking bans are I'm not sure which the parking bans are in place today. I don't believe they have one, but obviously, people need to know their good judgment in order to let the plows through there. Fortunately, we're expecting lower amounts, but it should be cleared in and out, and we should have this cleaned up relatively soon, according to our DPW director.
Hopefully, it may not even be plowable snow. Mr. Rinko, thank you so much.
Hopefully.
Yes. Well, knock on wood, we're doing good so far. We do appreciate you taking the time to keep us up to date on the city's preparation.